Caster. I mentioned the 6 men out there. Both of them seeing a good chunk of time this season. It was B-Rich for the Wiz, and we're talking about Maddie for the Warriors. Here's the Rainer Gaming. Let's find out who's in the chair. CB13, Gradient, B-Smooth, Jin, and Slaughter for the Warriors. And for the Wizards, who are now the home team, they're in their champion white uniforms. You're going to have JVM, Just Awkward, Reese, Nudini, and Dayfri. The guy that was up for the MVP that ultimately went to Kenny. It's an opening bucket for the Wizards, and they got possession again. And we head back the other way. And Karanian will slam it through.
It's going to be key. Something we touched upon when we were going through the highlights. Awkward has to have one of those big games. But it's something, it's like when you're looking at like an assembly line, right? It's not just Awkward. The ball's got to get to him, so it all starts with their defense and getting on and running. That's going to be key if they want to try to take this game too. Yeah, you got a feeling that, because if Awkward's giving you what if
4-2. My guy Dirk's in some storms up there in Illinois. And we got a 4-4 ball game. Dirk warned me. He said, hey, man, I might be having some issues tonight. And I'm like, I got you. So 4-4. You know, Dirk, they took a while for them to get 4 points last game. They already got 4. They found themselves down 2, though.
This guy have a headache.
Hey, you just got to keep rocking, man. Keep it on. There's Zutini. Back at home, feeling good, and they're up 1.
It's not even storming anymore. But I'm
getting the ripple effect, huh?
We got to have a stern talking to my internet provider after this week. I'll tell you that much.
Seven to 6. CB13. That's Arda Ocal, right, guy?
He must be a Canadian.
Esports.
Canadians, ketchup and steak. He loves that. I guess cotton candy ice cream too.
I'd really never heard of that. I mean, I know there's every flavor. Even when I was a kid, Baskin Robbins had 31 of them, so I don't know. With inflation, I mean, I'm sure there's well over 3,000 flavors. Here's JVM. Give me a little rocky road, and I'm good to go. Reese with a fade and screen. They got a little more sense of urgency here. You can sort of feel it, Dirk.
Yeah, they're going to have that. And again, going back to the
9-8. There's Charlie getting down in the paint. Left hand, no. We'll back it out to the 3-point line. Shot clock running down. CB13. We got a foul on Jen on the rebound. That'll be his first. 2:26 to go. Scott Cole, Dirk DeCaster, Autumn Johnson along with you here for the finals. It's game 2. Warriors came out. Home court advantage. They took the first game of the series. We'll be back to virtual Golden State for game 3. And then the twist of the tale is who will be the host for a game 5 if necessary. It depends on point differential. And Reese. Houdini, no. So we don't really keep an aggregate score running, but you know, we keep it running in our heads. We'll let our guy Jeff Shrews. I wonder if Jeff Shrews, famous European football commentator, knows how much we talk about.
Probably not at all. It'd be cool if he did, though.
12-11. It's like there's these two guys over in America. They keep saying my name. Well, we haven't twisted our knee, but we are moving on. One-point lead for the Wizards. I like to have fun here in the NBA 2K League. Up ahead. And we had a quick foul. That'll stop the break. That'll be on B Smooth. Leads now 3. Coming up on a minute to go.
It'd be hard to play worse than how you did in that first quarter of that game, number 2, but still at the same time, right? I mean, if you're home, you know you have that sense of urgency. Just trying to set the tone a little bit, but even then, the Warriors still staying within that striking distance. Nothing really to worry about.
Kind of a bittersweet night for a lot of these players. Season coming to a close. Going to be 6 guys at the end of the night that are really, really happy. Which we haven't even talked about the coaches, front office staff. P. Cross, head coach of the Wiz, has done a tremendous job this year. And how about Mike Check, a.k.a. Mike Newton? His first year with the ball club, taking over from Coach Tommy Abenauer. He's done a great job to continue the success that Tommy built a year ago. Mike Newton coming in from Santa Cruz Warriors, the G League squad. He's like, I'm going year-round hoops. We got a foul and be smooth. Awkward ahead of the line. 8 seconds left here in the first. They'll knock him down. Good quarter by the Wizards. Trying to bounce back after being down a game here in the series. And Ashab answering right back. 19-13. And that'll bring the first quarter to a close. 6-point lead for DC as we head to quarter number 2. Welcome back to the finals. Here for the NBA 2K League. Yep, that trophy's virtual, but we sent 2 trophies to both DC and Golden State. They don't know the code to unlock it yet. Gotta win 3 games to do that, Dirk.
Yeah, and I hope, but actually, no, they haven't had any practice opening this, so it'll be funny to see. You know how it is with everyone knows their first days of school when you had a locker, right? And they're like, oh, you got to spin to the left and to the right, spin it back, and then you got to like lift up on it or push it in, and then be able to lift up. That'll be funny to see.
Simple, like like 1, 2, 3. You know, one of those little rolling combinations. I don't think they're going to worry about that. They're going to be happy that they won nearly $500,000. 19-15. If they get the trophy unlocked, that's just a bonus. We'll unlock some trophies on Xbox. Never real trophy on. Well, we got Ronnie 2K joining us later on in the broadcast, talking about NBA 2K21. Heading to the beach, I guess.
Timeout.
That wasn't a sunset. I wanted it to be. I was jealous. 19-15 is the score, though. Got an early timeout here by the Warriors. Charlie still playing well, though. He's got 11 of their 15.
The offense has always revolved around him, right? No matter what. But especially here tonight, when you set the tone like you did in game number 1, fully expecting to bounce back. But the way that he was playing fits the way of playing away. So if he's having success doing that in his home floor, he should be able to carry that over here. So now, not in that same rate, right? But still could potentially get there. 24 points going to the second half.
Yeah, I mean, he's on pace for 40 again. Brings it back within just 2. 19-17. Here's JBM. Gets it off to Dayfri. Working along, and we got a timeout by the Wizards. I want to talk it over. Very stagnant. If you're just joining us, Scott Cole, Dirk the Caster. I'm in the Carolinas, Dirk's in Illinois. Autumn's in Georgia. We're kind of transmitting out of Toronto. We're a production company in Vancouver. And the NBA 2K League is based on 5th Avenue in New York City. If I need to tell people what 5th Avenue is. But
you need to tell me.
I'm sure there's a lot of 5th Avenues. To New York, there's only one. Kind of like pizza. But we disagree. We're well documented. We're Chicago pizza guys. We got a 2-point game here. Wizards doing a nice job getting back into it here in the second quarter.
Yeah, just the fact they've been able to keep the lead, but we still just need to see that same sense of urgency we saw at the very start of the ball game carrying over into here, just to try to pick up the scoring a little bit more. I mean, it's not even like there's anything crazy going on defense. If anything, it's just finally starting to stop the transition opportunities for both teams.
These teams made the finals on sweeps. So we think, hey, there's not going to be a sweep in the final. Warriors are saying there might be a chance. I would be stunned. Just the way, knowing the way everything's set out. East Coast, West Coast, remote play. It'd be jaw-dropping. JBM with a 3, in and out. Got to shoot better on your home floor. Dayfri, 1,000 pump fakes. No. Can't get it to go. And we got a foul.
I mean, that's even something that they had in their last series, right? Where Dayfri was not afraid to go one-on-one with Sick and was able to score time and time again. This game, whenever Dayfri's tried to take it to the basket, I mean, he's had a few good moves to where he's able to score, but the team defense has just been so much, like multiple players collapsing each time.
(20-19). Shot from the outside. No, JBM can't find the mark. And now the Warriors up 1, have the basketball. Charlie working with it. They're coming back the other way here. Good stop by the Wizards, and look at Charlie with a foul. That'll be his second.
That's when you're starting to see, right, the game's slowing down a little bit is because they're starting to utilize those fouls. Getting to just in a better position to not get a stop on the break, just to stop it by any means, just by utilizing a foul. Doesn't mean you have to block a shot or force a miss.
Wizards retake the lead. 2:45 to go here in the second. First half play has gone much like the first game for CB13. You take a look at his regular seasons, 31 and nearly 8 assists. Excuse me, 9 assists, 8.7 to be exact. As we take a look at some insights from our friends at SAP, worthy of the MVP nomination.
And even then, too, you could throw him as one of those players in that most improved category, too. What he's been able to do from last year, there's a lot of hype coming in, but maybe didn't really go to the expectation that a lot of people were thinking when it comes in this year. And it's just been picking teams apart, what he's been able to do as a point guard.
We're coming up on 2 minutes to go. Dayfri in the paint. And that's off the mark. Sticking with it, though. Slaughter working on the outside. 23-23 ball game. And blocked by Dayfri. It's not so fast. 2 MVPs. Going up for the award this year. CB13 and Dayfri. Meeting right there at the hash.
Yeah, that was a possession right there that was big because Reese the God was the one on ball. So CB13 was trying to go for the 3 because the screens hit harder. No pick dodger on the archetype that he's on.
Got a foul by Reese. Let's send the Warriors to the line. It's going to be Smooth in his 3rd season with the Warriors. Boys, he saw a big change from season 1 to season 2. And this is where we thought they would be last year. They played tremendous. And the crazy thing is, it's much like the Raptors this year, right? The Raptors won 2 tournaments this year. The Warriors won 2 tournaments last year. Raptors get bounced out of the playoffs just like the Warriors did a year ago. Pass to the corner. 3-ball, Cash. Big shot from Gradient. JBM. Right back down to Dayfri. Brings it back within 1. Every possession huge here in game 2. Dayfri's leaning way up on the monitor there. I just see a little bit of the flop, a little bit of the lettuce on top. .28 now. Slaughter off to CB13. Treats back to near half court. Get down the lane. Pump fake. That's blocked. Slaughter picks it up. He's trying to get out of the lane. 3-ball, no good. Final 10 seconds. No foul to give. 8.4. Up by 1, looking to make it more for the Wizards. Take a lead no matter what into the virtual locker room, and that fade at the end of the half won't go.
Yeah, that's what they're going to have, right? If you're not getting your consistent score from the guys that you usually are. We know that Dayfri, the center, is not scared to go one-on-one with anybody. So if he starts to get it going, starts to get that takeover, and really just starts to go into one-on-one opportunities, then he'll be looking at a completely different ballgame.
31-29. JBM will bring it up. Opening possession here in the second half. And JBM tries a 3 and it rattles in. So we got a 1-point lead here for the Wizards. And we bring in Autumn Johnson here in game number 2. What do you got?
Scott, the MVP candidate Dayfri has made it known that it took all 5 guys to be here in this moment, and that was the difference between season 1 and season 2. But what stands out to him the most is the new additions on this team. Dayfri broke down all 3 to me. He said Nudini is the best teammate you can ever ask for. He's always super composed and a winner. And next, just awkward has been so crucial for us, especially on the defensive end. Plus, his communication is contagious. And last but not least, JBM has came in and helped change the entire culture here in DC. And he described him as a super competitor, and his energy is a difference maker. Scott, each player has been a key ingredient in this winning formula.
And I can't agree more. Thanks so much, Autumn. When you get to this point, Dirk, you need really all 10 players contributing and somehow.
Yeah, this year it's been more noticeable than really any other year to really have all 5 guys in the stands. A big and one from Slaughter to set the tone. But having everybody on the same page and seeing some of these matchups, you don't really need all 5, but there are other ones where things are really close to where that next player who maybe doesn't step up can make a huge impact.
33-32, there's a green from the elbow. Charlie trying to get to the rack at will. He did that in game 1. They made some adjustments here in game 2 on the pick and roll defense, but they left wide open over there in the corner. That was a quick foul by Jen. So 34-33. GBM brings it up. And a 3 from the outside rattles in. Pushes the lead up to 37-33. Active hands will stay with the Warriors. There's B Smooth. Back in the half-court set, finds himself down 4. And we bring in our good friend Ronnie 2K, who's certainly been busy. You don't have much going on, Ronnie, right? Nothing too important, just everything coming to a point next week.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
As always, good to see you here in the final.
What's going on, Scott?
Well, we're just busy calling the finals while you're busy trying to put out another game.
Yep, about a week away, September 4th, we got NBA 2K21 on PS4, Xbox One. I know the fans have been waiting for this one. We all have, so I'm really excited to have it next week. You see the big trailer today?
Hey, no, so I was just about to ask you, talk to me about that, because I feel like every year, right, that's for a lot of the people who sit there, play Park, Pro-Am, Stage, you name it. Whenever you guys drop that trailer, it seems like the most hype out of any point in the year. So it must feel good for you guys to finally be able to like release something. Everyone's like, where's the news? Where's the news? It's like, boom, okay, here it is.
It's one of those sighs of relief for sure. Obviously, we're really proud of going to the beach this year, all the work that's gone into, this new park experience. But then, of course, with career and how much that means to our fan and building, their entire career is really exciting. But this was a really interesting year, obviously, with shelter in place. I still have not been to the the NBA 2K League studio in New York. I'm so bummed about that because I know you guys work so hard. I just wanted to give a special shout out to everybody that's involved with 2K. It's been a really difficult year. Our development team to work in this kind of system where you don't get to see each other every day, collaborate. I still haven't even been back to the office since the shutdown. And testament to you guys too, to put on the league and have done such a great job commentating this thing in such a tough situation. I just super shout out to everybody that works on this brand. I think it's just a testament to the passion that everybody has for it. But it's been a really tough year, but to release a trailer like that and get the support that we did, it just means the world to us at 2K.
Yeah, with everyone getting canceled, it seems, and Vince getting canceled and all that kind of stuff, it's good to see people still persevering and pushing on. I know you follow the league a lot. What do you think about, we got Warriors and Wizards here?
Yeah, the Wizards have been strong. The Warriors for 3 years, I feel like they've been the underdog every single year, and here they are. They've won tournaments before. I've been at some of those. But here they are fighting for a championship. My Barrier squad, I'm pretty excited to see them there. I thought that the Wizards were going to win. I guess I will just go ahead and curse any team for, especially with the way that Dayfri and team are playing. But this could go any way. We got a 1-0 advantage for the Warriors, right? And the Wizards have got a little bit of a lead here, so let's see how this plays out.
Yeah, still got a ways to go. I know we can't see each other face to face, Ronnie, but hopefully I'll see you out in the neighborhood next week.
I miss you guys, man. It sucks that we haven't seen each other in person. When was the last time? Was it Europe? Was it the Paris game?
No, Kareem.
Oh, Kareem in LA.
That's right. Man, that was right. Yeah, that was right before shutdown. It's just sad, I like you guys feed off, that interaction with people, and I'm sure you guys miss the energy in the studio and people watching 2K League action. It's been great to watch it, obviously, online and digitally and here on ESPN, but definitely can't wait for it to get back to normal. But we got the new neighborhood next week, so let's get ready for that. And then Obviously, next gen is not too far away. I can't wait for it on the new systems. It's going to be awesome.
I never double dip the chip, but I will double dip some NBA 2K in current gen and next gen, Ronnie. We'll see you soon. Be safe, my friend.
We're building the next gen completely from the ground up, so it's 2 different games. A lot of publishers aren't doing that, right? Like they're just kind of porting it over. We, even during the middle of this pandemic, just a labor of love for our amazing development team. The fact that we're building 2 exceptional but different games. I just can't wait. It's going to be very exciting to see people kind of transition from this current one on the beach to what we got in store for next gen. It's really exciting. I can't wait to start talking about next gen a little bit more as well.
It's going to be amazing, Ronnie. We can't wait. We'll see you soon, man. Hopefully face to face.
Yeah, I would love that. Would love to see you guys. Hey, again, thank you so much for your work this year. Again, with these tough situations, but you guys have just done a phenomenal job. Nothing but professionals. Much love to both of you and the rest of the 2K League staff.
Thank you so much, Ronnie. 48-40 here at the end of the third. Fourth quarter, 48-40. It's good to catch up with Ronnie. I know certainly he's busy as we're winding down our season 3. They're just getting everything going for the next version. This is it. It's kind of wild. You know, everything had been delayed this season here in the NBA 2K League because we had to change to remote play. Like the season was starting. We were ready to go, and then everything came down and had to pivot. But we've never had it run this close to the release. We were normally done a month ago.
Yeah, that's been one of the odd adjustments, right? Is that league is usually done right at the beginning of August, and we have to wait a long time. But now it's like it's a week away, so it's like, oh, perfect.
Grading it, splashing in a 3, brings it back to a 7-point game. Wizards trying to tie the series up at a game apiece. Well, the Warriors thinking to come back here in this fourth quarter. They could go 2-0 in the best of 5. And Dayfri will use the window.
I believe, too, I saw when Dayfri picked up his last foul, Keena pointed at the camera and put up 5 fingers, so I'm assuming Dayfri might have 5 fouls in the game.
That would be big for the pick and roll defense. And it's going to be awkward coming out of there with it. .52-43. And we got a foul that's going to be on Slaughter. That'll be his 3rd. There's a big 40-point game by CB13 in game number 1. They took a 12-2 to lead early in that ball game and never relinquished it. They led the entire way. And only one tie, and that was at 2-2. Day front, pump fakes, up and under. He looks possessed in this fourth quarter.
He's getting to that flow that we had talked about in game number 1 to where we said he was going one-on-one against.
Down there against Slaughter. Sets a brick wall down there. And we got a foul. Dayfri's got a double-double now, 16 and 11. They're up by 11, 3:35 to go. And then JBM will bring it up. Working from the hash. She'll take the 3. And they still get the offensive rebound. Long shot, long rebound. Jack gets it off to Reese. Reese, extra pass down to the corner. Back of the rim, no good. And we got a foul out near mid-court. I'll get that on JBM as he stops the break. 3:14 to go in the game. .54-43. B13 trying to turn the corner here. And can't get it to go. Up ahead. That's heavily covered. Pace starting to pick up. And Jin will bury the three in transition.
Dude, that is one of the toughest parts about when you structure so much of your offense going in towards the paint. I mean, how often have you ever seen, maybe in like a game one, Vandy was always somebody that sticks out in my head to where they go and they have like 40 in one game, just going straight to the paint. Then in game two, they get shut down. So that's the easy thing. It's an easy adjustment when it's playing that paint defense. It's a lot harder when they start to score from other avenues.
And that's taken away. Up ahead, clear the runway. Puts them back up by 10. 2 minutes and change. Here in the second game. Game 3 will be heading back to virtual Golden State. Here in the beautiful Bay. And another transition bucket. Timeout Warriors. They really held CB13 down in game number 2.
It was looking like he's gotten off to a great first half, but going in here into the second, they really had an answer. And I can't remember what the point difference from that first game. I think it was a 12-point win by the Warriors.
Yep.
So that's then something you have to factor in. And then for the Warriors, right, it gets to a point where if maybe a comeback isn't realistic to where you have to get into that mode of like, all right, let's just be stingy. Let's just try to go in there. Yeah.
2 minutes to go. Warriors 1 timeout remaining. Wizards have 2. Best of 5 series. Scott Cole, Dirk the Caster hanging out with you. Just happy to be calling hoops. That's all that matters. And be smooth, the turnaround. Leads to another fast break. And it's a quick shot. I know point differential and all that, but that was a quick shot. I guess you're wide open to get a look. Don't get too many of those. Probably surprised Dirk not to knock it down as the Wizards take a timeout. They have 1 remaining.
Yeah, it's been, again, especially in any ball game this year in season 3, it's break points. That's just been a bigger key factor this year than any other year in the entire league, and that's really what's going to separate both these clubs. Whoever gets out and runs, that's where it's going to end up happening. That's where the damage is going to be done, because as soon as you start to maybe get a lead, or if you have a double-digit lead and you're maybe coasting a little bit, and that's where you can just start to increase it, because you're going to start to get more stops on defense. You're going to start to get those steals, those blocks, and then the other team's going to get rattled, and you just get an easy run.
This is not a plug. Noticing that we're not going to have a sweep here, I pulled up DoorDash. I said it before. I would not be here. I would be wasted away somewhere. It wasn't for food delivery. Everybody at some point, I think, would agree. Here's CB13. And we got a foul. That's going to be on Reese the God. 14-point game, 1:01 to go. And that's why, point differential is why you're seeing these teams really play all the way down to the buzzer, no matter what the differential.
Yeah, utilizing fouls, the timeouts, maybe if they have them too, just to try to cut it down.
And Slaughter can't get it to go. Second chance is good. I mentioned that damage control. The game is certainly out of reach, but can you keep that plus in your favor? Right now, we would be even. (48-60). In and out. Coming back the other way. And lays it off the window. Cuts it to a 10-point game. 11 seconds to go. Going to be heading back to virtual Golden State for game 3. Tied at a game apiece. turns it pretty much into a 3-game series. Timeout, Wizards. 1 second to go. See if they can get an opportunity here to maybe hit a shot at the buzzer. As we said before, it's all about that point diff. Here it is, Nudini. Well off the mark. 60-50. It's a win for the Wizards in the series. Well, we have accomplished nothing. We are tied at 1 apiece. Warriors taking game 1. Wizards bouncing back here in game 2.